Test number 2. Welcome to Adams Field. Tonight's match will be field hockey girls varsity, Deerfield versus St. Viator at 4:45. Stay tuned. Go ahead.
We're live here from Adams Field. It's field hockey playoffs here at a packed house. I'm Drew Weiner, joined alongside Brody Shaffron, and Brody, it doesn't get much better than this. Field hockey playoffs. It's Deerfield versus St. Viator.
Yeah, Deerfield over the last couple of years had a history of losing to St. Viator in the playoffs. Both basketball and girls soccer last year's season ended at the hands of the Lions. So hopefully the Warriors can break that curse today. Drew, what are your keys to the game?
Honestly, my keys for Deerfield is to score more goals. I think it's, in all seriousness, control possession and just apply the pressure on the Lions.
Yeah, I agree. I think pressure is going to be a big key to this game. The more pressure Deerfield can generate, the more turnovers they'll force, the more chance they got at putting the ball in the back of the net. So
for
should
sure.
be a good one. We'll be back in about 3 minutes for first play of the game.
We're back here, about a minute and a half away from game start. Deerfield, 12th ranked team in the playoffs. St. Viator, 21st ranked. And this is it's been excitement, and you can feel the excitement here at Adams Field. The fans packed out the stadium. It's going to be a good one. Even though it's raining, pouring, you can see the sweatshirts on. Viator in the pink, and Deerfield in the mainly black. You got some different colors. But, Brody, man, this is going to be an exciting matchup.
Yeah, it really should be. You got the 12 seed playing the 21. Deerfield hosting the Lions of St. Viator today, as they did with soccer and basketball. So hopefully Deerfield can break this dry spell they have against the Lions in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I got to imagine that's on the mind of every single Warriors player. They're looking for vengeance for their the basketball loss and the soccer loss.
About 30 seconds away from puck drop.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah, we are field hockey beginners. got a couple fans here. This is not ideal weather. It is pouring rain. And right after this game, we got our main event of the night. It's the Deerfield Warriors facing top-ranked Maine South Hawks. Brody, that should be a good one. We're going to be on the call for that one. I'm very excited for that matchup. Deerfield looking to clinch a playoff berth. Maine South looking to continue this undefeated play and see undefeated conference play. And man, what a win that would be for the Warriors if they're able to pull that one. Be one of the top-ranked teams in the state. Maine South coming in number 11.
All right, looks like we're getting set to start here.
It's 15-minute quarters, 4 quarters. Now we're introducing players. They got to be cold. It's got to be awful to play in.
Yeah, rough conditions out here. Just It's gonna be. You should expect a scrappy game between these two teams.
What is she saying?
At midfield, a freshman, number 24, Hannah Heinrich.
She's saying close. Yeah, we're getting some player introductions coming. Game about to start.
Riley O'Rell.
Yeah, I feel like this is similar to whether it be UFC or boxing. It feels like the undercard of the night. And then you get the main event later.
Midfield, a sophomore, number 1, Alex Redlinski. At striker, a senior captain, number 13, Amelia Redlinski.
Yeah, field hockey is a different kind of sport. They got the penalty corner, which is different than really any other sport I've ever seen, where they have like people like start behind the goal and they like pass it out. It's interesting. We'll see a lot of those. That's where most of the goals come from. But it should be a good game. Not ideal conditions. It's a cold one, but that's playoff hockey for you.
Yeah, props to these security guards who are all dressed up in their neon ponchos. They're showing out with the outfits tonight.
They sure are. Standing out.
For sure.
They're saying we are security.
Deerfield's starting line is about to get introduced.
A big ovation coming for each Warriors player. Curious to see what the crowd is going to be for the later event of the football game. I mean, this is not ideal conditions, but the rain. Well, it's supposed to continue into tomorrow, but we may stop for a little, may slow down. Going into kickoff later, so it'll be interesting to see how that follows up.
And defending your Warrior goal, a junior number 35, Lucy Siegel.
Announcing Lucy Siegel, the goaltender. They wear a lot of gear, the goalies.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever realized that.
I mean, you look at an ice hockey goalie, you look at a field hockey goalie, their equipment's pretty similar.
Yeah.
As we honor our proud United States with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem beginning. Just a terrific rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. The PA announcer, Robert Krevel, firing up this crowd. Special thanks to the trainers who are, the athletic directors, assistant athletic directors. Special thanks to the referees who, I can't imagine this is very easy, coming out in the pouring rain on a Friday.
Just search for Deerfield Warriors Athletics on YouTube. The winner of tonight's game will advance to play the Evanston Wildcats at Loyola on Tuesday, October 7th.
As you heard, Evanston playing Loyola later on, and the winner of that will face the winner of this dandy here out on Adams Field on this Friday afternoon.
Deerfield fell to Evanston by a lot earlier this year, but anything can happen in the playoffs. But first, you got to take care of business against this pesky Lions team.
Deerfield's trotting out their starters for kickoff.
And you can feel the players are juiced up, ready to start this ball game.
Yeah, you can really feel the energy in this place as we approach 4:48 p.m. on this Friday afternoon.
Man. Looks like St. Viator's going to start with the ball. I think it's called a ball.
Riley O'Rell
Man, you got
getting started for the Lions.
You got some St. Viator players with no undershirt, no long sleeves. You got a couple Deerfield players with it. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, tank top in this weather is a little aggressive.
There goes the puck, the ball. Deerfield with it. Stolen by St. Viator. Number 24 with a nice little stick move there. Loses it. That's a great defensive play there by the Warriors. It was Lucy Siegel on the defensive play. Great coverage here all around by the Warriors. It's going to be Deerfield ball out of bounds here. Seems to be some confusion going on. Good communication there from the lines. You can hear him from up here. Pass up field. Going after this is some classic physical hockey.
Yeah, it's great defense there from the Warriors. Just able to turn the puck over and get this thing back into their possession.
At Deerfield, we said they're going to have to maintain possession right now. It's been in Deerfield's own territory this entire game so far. You got a whistle here. Looks like it's going to be Deerfield ball. Deerfield with a chance here to put some pressure on the Lions. That's stolen there. Deerfield gets it back. Number 17, Sophie Joseph with it. Passes it back. Ooh, that could be trouble. And that'll stay in bounds. Nope, out of bounds. It was number 5, Samara Bronstein for Deerfield. Number 13, Emily Radinsky, who just passed that in. It's stolen by Deerfield. A whistle blown. We got someone running along the track right now in a football jersey. Never pass up the opportunity to get better. Doesn't matter the conditions.
Yeah, it looks like Athletic Director Flannery's son is making his way into this nice white tent that Deerfield's got set up for the football senior night festivities.
I don't know if you saw with Athletic Director Flannery, but a message from Cairo Santos. I think that's what I saw. Which was pretty cool. Bears kicker Cairo Santos. Deerfield trying to get some sort of offense going. As Viator clears.
Yeah, a little bit of a choppy start for the Warriors early on. Would have liked to see some more pressure, get a few shots on goal in these first 3 minutes.
Trouble here. Nice defensive play there. Field. Viator's got a chance at this. Shot in front. Oh! We got some chaos going on. It's save. What a save there.
Great save from Siegel there to keep this thing deadlocked at 0 as we go under 12 minutes to play in this opening quarter.
That play results in a Lion penalty corner.
That's going to be a penalty corner like we were talking about earlier, but that was a great save there from Lucy Siegel. So as you see, you got the Warriors line up behind the 50-yard line, and then all the Viator players are there, and then you got one Deerfield defender.
Number 8, Michelle Ferry, back to insert.
Michelle Ferry to insert. And I've watched a lot of sports, and not a sport quite like this. This is different from the rest. Opportunity to score here. Oh, stick save there. Looked like a defender, number 13, Cassidy Stroman, who made a nice defensive play there. So it's going to be Viator ball at the 25-yard line. Looks like we're going to get a free hit or free kick, whatever, some sorts. Deerfield's played really good defense early on. It seemed if they could apply some sort of pressure and get some offense going.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you feel like Viator could have already gotten a couple of goals, but Deerfield's keeping themselves in it early, even though they've been outplayed slightly.
For sure. Exciting first 5 minutes here at Adams Field. You could hear the encouragement coming from the benches. Deerfield, it's a good little chance here for the Warriors. Put some pressure on the Lions. Not to be mistaken with the Detroit Lions, the St. Viator Lions. And the Warriors, not to be mistaken with the Golden State Warriors, but they are the Deerfield Warriors, or the Maine West Warriors, who are 7-0 in football. Impressive season for Maine West.
Yeah, new kings of the CSL North after Deerfield departed last spring.
Oh, a little chance here from the Lions.
2-on-1 coming the other
There
way.
we go. So the 10, nice little defensive play there to get it out of bounds. I believe that was sophomore Blair Deutsch.
Yeah, great defense there from Deutsch. As, Lions will get a penalty. It looks like might be a penalty corner.
Yeah, sounds something of some sorts. Yeah, we're going to learn alongside the crowd watching at home or at work. Yeah, we're beginners to the sport, Brody.
Yeah,
I can't say I've watched much field hockey.
A lot more familiar with football and basketball, but it's always cool when you get to do these new sports and try them out.
I do distinctively remember watching a Penn State field hockey game.
Yeah, college field hockey, high school field hockey, you see a lot of patterns, but there's also a lot of different rules. And
yeah. Some fans expressing their displeasure with that call of the referees.
Nearly halfway through this opening quarter here, still scoreless out on Adams Field. I'd say possession's been a little more controlled by Viator. Viator's got the lone 2 shots of this game, both of them turned away by Siegel. So,
yeah, rain's still coming down. Viator's really controlled the ball for most of this game. As it's not going to be Deerfield ball.
Viator player getting dirty there. That was number 24, Hannah Heinrich, the midfielder.
Yeah, she's got no long sleeve, no sleeves. I can't say I understand that decision, but yeah, it's bold.
Yeah, I mean, this weather, it's about 40 degrees and rainy. I'm surprised there's not a lot of people bundled up.
Yeah, I mean, you're running around though. You got to run around. You can't be standing still much when you're in a tank top and a skirt in this kind of weather. So Deerfield now getting some offense going. Warriors with it. Deerfield's going to get a free kick here. Good opportunity here for the Warriors. Their best chance yet is see what they can do with this. Pass out in front. Shot to the front of the goal. It is poked away from the Lions' defense. Still rolling around.
Play results in a Warrior penalty corner.
It's going to be a Warrior penalty corner. This is a great chance for Deerfield to get on the board here. What do you draw up here if you're your coach?
I think if I'm coach, I'm making sure to get it into the hands of my star player and give him a chance to put one on goal, because that's all you could really ask for out of penalty corners like this. Just get a shot on goal, get something on target, make the goalie make a save.
For sure. But yeah, this is an odd way to do. I like how they do it. I've never seen anything like it where you got the Lions players lined up so far back, and then you got all the Deerfield players up close. Deerfield shot up close. Oh, it didn't go in. Wow, that was Looked like it was sitting on the goal line.
Yeah,
Maybe-
Jordan Volfer with that shot. Wow, that was.
Did they count that? That may have crossed over the goal line. No announcement yet. No, it looks like it's going to be, I think it's going to be Viator ball.
Man, the Lions really caught a break there. That was an
Yeah.
A+ scoring chance there for Deerfield.
Yeah, you could see that ball just sitting on that goal line, just did not cross over. This is not like football where the tip could hit the goal line. It's got to go over, like soccer and hockey. Ooh, a little kick save there and a beauty. Oh, Deerfield, another great scoring chance. That's poked away. That's a great defensive play there from the Lions. 5.5 minutes left of this quarter. It's been an exciting 0-0 ball game. Playoff hockey here. This is not much else you could ask for. And not a beautiful day, but, you know, when you got playoff anything on, you know, playoff baseball. There's no playoff baseball today, but we saw some great finishes yesterday, night before. But any playoffs are fun.
Yeah, you always see the intensity just ratchet up when it gets to the postseason. No matter what sport at what level, you always see it. That's one of the best things about sports.
And I think we've seen in the playoffs is that it doesn't matter, you know, what seed you are, your record. And once you get in the playoffs, none of that matters. We've seen that 2 straight years where the Phillies have knocked out the Braves. I mean, the Braves are the best team in baseball, one of the best offenses in recent memory. And, you know, it showed it. None of that matters what you did in the regular season once you get in the playoffs because anything can happen.
Yeah, once you get in the postseason, those numbers next to your name go out the door, and it's score against score, mono versus mono, whoever could get the win.
Everyone's 0-0 in the playoffs. As that carries along to here, too. Both teams pretty evenly matched here. Viator controlled kind of the first half of this quarter. Deerfield starting to apply some offensive pressure here. Nice job there by the Warriors.
Yeah, Deerfield's formation defense has been very strong. They've been like a brick wall back there, and they've been able to exploit their space. They've got some. Here's that A+ chance.
Oh, man, they had a chance.
Amanda Spohr nearly put that one in the back of the cage.
Spohr had a great chance there in front, just could not convert.
Looks like the Warriors will retain possession, though.
You know, I feel like they could cut down about 20 yards of this field and play it. This feels like it feels like 100 yards feels so, you know, feels like a lot.
Yeah, when you're especially when you're playing like a sport like field hockey or hockey. I mean, the shorter rink really makes for a more entertaining game. A lot more shots, a lot more changes in possession. But
yeah, I mean, it's not like you can in hockey where you know, dribble, skate up quickly. Deerfield with a great scoring chance here. Shot in front, kick save. Oh, that was a beauty there. Avery Brooks, the junior goaltender, with a tremendous save on the Warrior shot.
Neither team made a substitution yet. It's going to be an interesting storyline to watch as we continue.
Rain coming down even harder now, coming into our booth a little bit. That is not good. Yeah, the wind picking up, heavy winds. You could see on the goalpost, you can see the goalpost shaking back and forth. Flags of the goalpost are moving like crazy. So it's not the best conditions. You know, field hockey, there's not as big of an impact. But for the football game later, there sure will be. And it's going to be difficult to kick the ball, that's for sure.
Yeah, whenever a ball goes into the air in sports on a rainy day, it's gonna bring it down. So this is something to watch. If Deerfield starts to get some elevation on these shots, or St. Viator, I think rain's definitely something to watch, as well as goalies, because the goalies may slip on the wet turf.
Yeah, I think that goes for anybody. I mean, it's interesting. You know, we got turf here at Adamsfield, not grass. You know, grass would get all muddy in this rain, so the turf kind of stays in better shape, but it's gonna be slippery. So it'll be interesting to see the kind of traction these players get if we see any slips of some sorts or really anything else. It's going to be an interesting thing to follow. Interesting how the players chase after the balls. They don't have like spare balls. I mean,
yeah, saw a lot of balls in warm-ups.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't watched much of this sport, but it's an interesting one. The St. Viator crowd is filled in pretty nicely. There's people in front of us. with a St. Viator jacket. St. Viator in Arlington Heights. Have you ever been to St. Viator?
I have not. Have you?
I had a baseball tournament there. Yeah, it was a big school. The field was fine.
Last minute of
It's
play
pretty good.
in the first quarter. 1 minute.
It's better than ours.
Yep. We go under 1 minute to go in this first quarter as Warriors retain possession in the Viator end.
Rain just continuing to come down. Did we lose power? Is that why the lights just turned off? I'm not sure. But still scoreless here. Just about 30 seconds left of this first quarter. It's been an exciting 0-0 game. You don't normally get that.
Yeah, normally when you see 0-0, you think boring, nothing happened. There's been some fireworks early on. A couple of great chances, and
Yeah.
I'm expecting some goals as we proceed in this top
Deerfield with a
22.
nice little offensive chance here. Out in front. Shot is hit away. Another chance. This is going to be Viator ball. I think a good way to describe these games is, just like football, I feel like inside the 20 is the red zone. And it's where you could score. It's the 16 in this case is the scoring zone. But everywhere else kind of like, it's not really where you could do much. But it's about controlling pressure, getting in the zone. And Deerfield did a better job in that second part of the first quarter. And we're tied 0-0. It was an exciting first quarter of play, Brody. I'm excited to see what this game has in store.
Yeah, I'm really excited. 15-minute quarters. We got 45 minutes to go. Still a lot of field hockey to be played out here on Adams Field. Should be a good one. Deerfield 0, St. Viator 0. We will be back in a minute with the second quarter of play.
Yeah, Brody, let's move this in a little bit. We're back here. Second quarter just about underway. 0-0 after one. Man, Brody, that was an exciting first half. Both teams with some great scoring chances, but none could convert.
Yeah, I mean, as we enter the second quarter of play, one of the big things to watch is time of possession. Because you saw early in that first quarter, St. Viator controlled a lot of the possession. As we progressed, Deerfield really started to take over. And
Yeah, we've yet to see any substitutions. We've got some players of the Viator bench running down the track, probably just trying to stay loose, would be my guess. And the Deerfield bench get all fired up. I love that energy. Oh, as she takes one. That's going to be Deerfield ball. Taking one for the team. You see your teammate do that, you got to respect that.
Oh, for sure. That's the definition of someone who cares right there.
He cares. He wants to win this playoff game, move on to face the Wildcats next round at Loyola Academy. Deerfield with a nice little chance here to open up the second quarter. I think that's going to be a penalty.
Play results in a Warriors
Yeah.
corner.
A great start to the quarter for Deerfield. They're going to get a penalty corner. A great chance to take the lead.
Yeah, I think whoever scores first in this game is really going to have the upper hand because they're going to be playing with the lead in field hockey is huge.
Oh, yeah, for sure. With how Deerfield's defense has been, a lead could be instrumental in this game.
For sure. It's going to be the goals are going to be few and far between here. So every goal feels like two.
Yeah, Ava Hogan Camp's going to pass this one in. This is a great chance for the Warriors to get on the board. Hogan Camp with it. Over to Sophie Joseph, who's swinging a miss.
Yeah, that's strike one.
Strike
Number
one.
17 in white.
Yeah, that's a whiff there. That's a missed opportunity there for the Warriors.
Yeah, we're hoping they can still bounce back because I mean, a lot of chances. Eventually, they're going to score.
Maybe. Eventually, someone's got to score. Ooh, no penalty.
we're hoping
It
for the
looked
Warriors.
like a tripping of some sorts. As let's see what the call is here. Looks like it'll be a free kick.
Nearly 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 2. Still 0-0.
It's very interesting how they call it free kick in field
Yeah, it's more of
hockey.
a soccer term.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I'm understand the idea of that because there is no kicking going on, but it is what it is. Great chance out in front. That shot is blocked. Viator defense has been really solid here.
Play results in a Warriors penalty corner.
But right as I say that, it's going to be a penalty corner here for the Warriors.
Yeah, number 3 for them. Hopefully they can capitalize on one here soon. They guys huddle up about 10 yards from the goal.
Saying some motivational words.
Number 3,
Get the girls going, get them fired up, and I tell my team right now if I was in the huddle, let's get a goal. Madison Samuels to insert this. This is the second penalty corner of the quarter here for Deerfield, and really the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Over to Sophie Joseph again as that pass goes out in front. Hogan Camp with it. Juliana Sinkan coming in for the lines. Oh, that was a great pass in front. They had a chance. Number 2, Madison Samuels laid a perfect pass to Amanda Spoor, who had a chance and just could not connect. Pass just had a little too much juice on that.
Yeah, just a little too much mustard on that pass. Just fantastic centering pass, though. Put it right in front, and the goalie was on the opposite side. Would have had an easy goal there. But see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, both teams have had great scoring chances. It was the Lions early on, and now it's been Deerfield pushing for that goal number 1.
Yeah, we see some great positioning by both goaltenders early on.
Oh, chance out in front. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Viator ball. Viator defense staying strong. Cold, rainy Friday day here at Adams Field after this game. We got some football. It's senior day here at Adams Field. Deerfield versus Maine South. Brody and I will be on the call for that. Stick around for that. That should be a good one. Deerfield's had possession for really, outside of the first, maybe half of the first quarter, Deerfield's really controlled possession, like we said, which was one of the keys to the game. Deerfield's done a great job adjusting.
Yeah, Viator in check.
Yeah, Viator came out clicking on all cylinders. They were knocking on the doorstep for a goal, and they couldn't convert. And Deerfield now doing the same, knocking on the doorstep. Let's see if they can convert here as that pass goes directly out of bounds. Let's see. Do they have an extra ball, or is someone going to chase after it? I don't think anyone wants to chase after it. And someone's going to chase after it. That is number 1. Alex Rudinsky, who, based on the cheers, it sounds like she goes by Ava. But yeah, she was the one who was stuck chasing after that one. Another Viator player not wearing sleeves, which is insane to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to describe this weather unless you're out there. It's a nippy one out on Adams Field.
Yeah, you got the adrenaline now. That adrenaline, I'd say, gives about a 10-plus temperature boost.
Yeah, I think in a 45-degree game, you got a postseason adrenaline. I think that makes it feel like 60 out here.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell these girls were fired up to go out to the field this afternoon and play this playoff game.
Yeah,
should be a good one.
Saw a lot of energy in warm-ups. We continue to see the energy as this game goes on. Neither team letting up as we go under 9 minutes to play here in this first half.
Yeah, I know there's some people out there who are thrilled with the score right now, hoping it could stay a low-scoring game, but we want to see some goals.
Yeah, I mean, goals are what makes this sport entertaining. You see a goal, I mean, these benches will erupt.
They sure will. We've heard some cheers from both benches so far, and they've been loud.
This one stays with Deerfield as Hogan Camp getting ready and inbound.
It'd be interesting to see how these players stay dry at halftime, if they utilize the tent of some sorts. And some good passing going on there from the Lions. There's a chance here for Viator. Up across the 25-yard line. Oh, nice little defensive play there to keep it in their zone. I hear the whistle. I think I keep thinking they're stopping plays. There's a great pass out in front.
Here's an opportunity.
Here's an opportunity shot. Score! And the Warriors are on the board. It is 1-0 Deerfield.
Amanda Spohr converts. Couple missed shots earlier in this game. She has got her goal as the Warriors take a 1-0 lead halfway through this second quarter.
No goal, actually. We are getting that looked like some sort of offsides, but I guess that's what they call no goal.
Yeah, this one's waved off. Really unfortunate. Warriors just fantastic offensive flow, and hopefully they can get back at this one because you hate to see a goal get taken away. There's a tripping call.
That is our apologies. We saw a goal, and referees waved it off for whatever reason. We're not quite sure, but
yeah, unfortunately they don't have yellow hankies that they can toss out onto the field.
No. I thought we'd get an announcement maybe, but nothing. So here comes Viator going the other way. Nice job there to keep it in bounds. Oh, Viator with a great chance here. Pass up field there. Nice job by Deerfield on the coverage. We're going to get a whistle here. Looks like it's going to be Warriors ball. You can hear the rain continuing to come down. It's been a downpour all day.
Entering the pitch for the Lions.
Yeah, if this was a grass field, Warriors would be, man, if this is a turf field, there'd be a lot of mud out there now.
Yeah, especially with those white jerseys, they'd be brown by the end of the game.
That's an understatement.
Good job there by the sophomore Sophie Joseph.
Yeah, really seeing a lot of fight from this Warrior team early on. They faced some adversity in this game, and they're battling, man.
0-0 with 5:40 left to play. Deerfield had a goal waved off earlier this quarter. So there's another great chance here from the Warriors. Oh, nice defense there from the Lions. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Warriors. Pass out in front. His whistle, and they're going to call a kick here on the Warriors. It's going to be a Viator ball.
Today's attendance out on Adams Field looks to be about 32. So
32,000?
I don't know about the 1,000. I can confirm 32, though.
32. You count that out?
I did my best.
If we get a shoe tying going on in the middle of play.
Warriors going to have a free kick here for just inside the 30.
Get a whistle here. A lot of whistles in field hockey. Referees are getting their money's worth with their whistleblowers. Yet again, another whistle. Man, these the parents out here, the fans, they all bundled up with the ponchos, the umbrellas. This is not the best conditions to watch any sort of sports game.
Yeah, a lot of resiliency shown by these parents who are sticking it out here in this cold weather.
Yeah. Danielle Kaplan checking in as a nice little roar there from the crowd. They seem pleased that Kaplan's now in the game.
Blair Deutsch here to take the free kick and just inside the 35. Nice pass.
Oh, yeah, nice pass there from Deutsch. Deerfield applied a lot of pressure. Yet to get on the board, yet had one waved off earlier. They've been knocking on the doorstep, which feels like it's been like that the entire game, but I've not been able to convert quite yet. .325 left to play, 0-0 in the second quarter. Another chance here from Deerfield. Shot is deflected and will go out of bounds. Yeah, they're going to say it's going to stay with Deerfield. Hit off a Viator player's foot. The back judge came in to rule he saw go off a Viator player.
It's a free kick for the Warriors. It'll be Hogenkamp taking it.
Some cheers coming in for Ava Hogenkamp. There's a nice little chance out in front there. Another great defensive possession there from the line. Let's see if they can get some sort of offense going. Just have not been able to do anything. Deerfield's dominated time of possession. It's, nice little weave in there. Nice little stick handling. Looked like Connor Bedard out there.
Yeah, City of Chicago really glad to have 98 in red and 13 in white is showing that she's one of the kind.
Just like Bedard. A great pass there in front by Hogenkamp. But nothing going. It's going to be Viator ball. Man, Deerfield has had their chances. You cannot say they haven't had their chances.
Yeah, if there's one way to describe this Viator defense, it is bend but don't break. They have really bent. Deerfield's gotten a bunch of great chances, but they really haven't broken. Allowed no goals as here's Blair Deutsch again on the inbound.
We're under 2 minutes here left in this first half. 0-0. Hogenkamp with it. It feels like we've been calling a lot of these Warriors players names because, Viator's impact has been on the defensive side. They haven't got much going offensively. But a lot of great defensive plays where they've just denied Deerfield from close within.
Yeah, I think the Lions' key for the second half is to get off on the counterattack. Like, they really have struggled to do that. They've given Deerfield time to get back on defense, but if they can go in the maybe get a fast break goal before the half, that's a big key for Viator. And then for Deerfield, I think just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job holding the ball, getting good scoring opportunities. If you can put one in the back of the net, that'd be great. If not, just keep trying, and eventually it'll happen because only so many shots on goal before one goes in, right?
For sure. I mean, I got to imagine if you're Viator, you go into this half 0-0, you've got to be thrilled. It feels like Deerfield severely outplayed them, especially on the offensive side of the ball. It's a tie game. It was a nice little pass in front. It's number 13, Cassidy Storman. We were talking about earlier with the great stick, great dangling there with the stick.
Just under 30 seconds to play here in this opening half. Warriors trying to strike first, still 0-0.
See if we can get a last-second goal here from the Warriors. Hogenkamp pushing, backs it back. Oh, swing and a miss, strike two. And two swings and misses. Let's see if we can get the third. Is Viator on the other side. This is going to end the first half.
That's it for the first half here on Adams Field. Slugfest early on. Deerfield 0, St. Viator 0. We will be back in about 10 minutes for the second half of playoff field hockey out on Adams Field on this rainy Friday afternoon.
We're back here for the second half of play. Just under a minute 20 till the start of this game. 0-0. It's been a slugfest. Deerfield's had some good chances early on, just have not been able to convert.
Yeah, they had a goal about midway through the second quarter, get called back. Looked like a bit of an offsides, but just tough break for the Warriors, who have really struggled to finish their scoring opportunities today.
Warrior players are out there. Viator still in their huddle on the sideline.
Yeah, Viator's bench with those pink sweatshirts on for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. It's cool to see.
Yeah, it's a pink out later today for the football game. Yeah, all the breast cancer support. It's a great thing to see. You know, we saw the NFL a couple years ago. All the players wore pink. And it was a pretty cool thing to spread awareness on that disease.
Yeah, that's what sports is all about, man. It's just spreading awareness for things that might be not related to sports, but it's just really cool when you can bring a sports profile into something serious like that and raise awareness. Looks like Deerfield's going to kick off the second half.
We got a whistle. I think they started that up a little too early. Deerfield to start with the ball here. Deerfield with it going up the right side is going to get a kick there on Viator. Deerfield picking up the pace. Pass upfield there. Good intensity from the Warriors early on.
Yeah, I'm loving this energy to start the second half. 20 seconds in, they're already pushing the ball up the field. Great energy as Hogenkamp starts to bring it up the right side.
Oh, big hit there. Great pass out in front. Oh, what a save. Oh, my goodness. Another chance.
Avery Brooks with a
my
goaltending
God.
masterclass for the
Wow.
Lions there. Wow.
A sliding save there from Brooks. Send that one into Sports Center. Wow.
Yeah, that's SC top 10 nominee for sure. That was an awesome save right there from Brooks.
Scott Van Pelt, hope you're watching.
Hope so too.
Looks like we're going to get, looks like a
Penalty
corner.
Warriors taken by number 3, Ava Hogenkamp.
Hogenkamp, who's taken all their other corners. Looks like she's the main inserter here. Hogenkamp passes it in. Oof. Strike 3.
It looks like a foul ball to me.
Foul ball
Yeah,
battle.
definitely good effort there for the Warriors. Just trying to get ball to goal, and they're definitely trying their best.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, the rain, it's interesting on turf. You know, how the ball's going to, move. It's going to roll quicker or slower. And it's kind of, showed to be an issue for the Warriors at times. So another penalty corner. Deerfield's got to get some sort of score here. They've been knocking on the doorstep all game long. Shot there from deep.
Ricocheted wide left.
I'm not sure that would have counted. That was out of the scoring goal, which is the striking circle, as it's called, which is inside the 16-yard line. As you can see, the yellow swoop thing. Deerfield with it again, as that's stolen away from Blair Deutsch. Here's Viator on the attack, as they're just going to dump it into Warrior zone. Trying to get some girls down there.
Good stick work there from Ellery Wheel. Great defensive play.
It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Deerfield ball.
Hannah Heinrich, the freshman midfielder, out to get that one.
Good hustle there.
Yeah, Viator with a lot of freshmen on this varsity squad. Really impressive. I mean, I like what I'm seeing for Viator so far in this game, especially in the defensive end. These next 3 years with all the freshmen, I think they could really turn into a powerhouse in the state of Illinois.
For sure. I mean, when you get all these players playing 4 years of varsity field hockey, it's gonna pay dividends. You know, you got the experience, and in year 2, year 3, year 4, that experiment's really gonna pay off. It's the Warriors with it, trying to get on the board here. Still 0-0 as we're under 12 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hogenkamp dumping upfield. It's going to stay in bounds here.
Nice touch there.
And the stick handling's been really pretty from the Warriors. It's easy with these kind of sticks to control it, as well as the Warriors players have been doing it. They've been making it look easy.
Yeah, you got that curl on the end of the stick that really just increases the degree of difficulty by a lot. Because you see in ice hockey, you got a flat blade. Field hockey, you got that little curve, and it's a lot harder to control the ball.
Yeah, for sure. Viator with the free hit. Picked up by Deerfield. Viator just has not been able to control possession. They are lucky that this game's tied.
Yeah, we reached 10 minutes to play in this third quarter. Still deadlocked at 0 in this playoff tilt between Deerfield and St. Viator.
Pass out in front is... They're going to wave that off.
It's going to be a 16-yard free hit.
And so they'll get it in the... Actually, no, they'll be Viator, so they'll get it right outside the striking zone or the scoring zone. That's stolen from Deerfield. That's a nice defensive play there. Hogenkamp with it. She's been all over the place this game.
Yeah, she's really doing it all for the Warriors. She's been responsible for a lot of these attacks and just playing her heart out. The senior in her, what may be her last field hockey game ever. So she's making the most of it, which is cool to see.
Yeah, she's trying to make it not her last. She wants to play the Wildcats at Loyola Academy next week.
It's a very interesting sound that the ball makes when it comes off the stick. It's
yeah,
unlike anything else I've ever seen.
When the sticks collide, yeah, it's interesting. Number 24, Hannah Hadjurovic for Viator has played a tremendous game. We were talking about her earlier, the freshman. Been all over the place, midfielder. She has been all over the place on defense, and she's done a good job trying to generate some offense.
Good stick handling there from Deutsch, able to draw a foul.
It's going to be a free hit for the Warriors.
8:49 to go here in quarter number 3. 0-0. Deerfield has 5 shots. Viator has 2. Deerfield 5 penalty corners, 1, and the Lions only have 1. So this game's really been dominated by Deerfield, but no goals to show for it.
I gotta imagine if you're Lucy Siegel, you gotta be getting bored back there. She's been standing around.
Yeah, a couple of brilliant early saves, but since then it's been a quiet evening for her in net.
It's going to be a 2-minute green card, so that is a 2-minute suspension. So think about it like hockey. That is a 2-minute power play. So Viator is going to be down a player for 2 minutes. And it's another great opportunity for Deerfield as the rain continuing to come down here at Adams Field. We're just under 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Rain has been coming down for nearly this entire game. Doesn't seem to phase most of these players.
Yeah, I mean they're playing. They're out here playing their game. They're in their routine. Adrenaline's definitely a factor because in the playoffs, everything, as we said earlier, adrenaline goes up big time. So a lot of energy for sure out there on the field.
Centering pass out in front, shot. It's in! They score! Deerfield is on the board. 1-0 Warriors. They convert on the penalty.
Wow, Deerfield's bench is jumping up and down. You can tell they're excited. They don't want their season to be over. They want to continue playing. That was a fantastic goal for the Warriors. They take a 1-0 lead as we approach halfway through this third quarter.
They've been knocking on the doorstep all game long, and they finally got one in.
Scored by number 17, Sophie Joseph.
Sophie Joseph, the sophomore, with a goal there. You could tell she was excited when she scored that one. She got the Warriors on the board, got a playoff goal. Doesn't get much more exciting than that as Deerfield leads this game 1-0. And as the rain continues to come down, it's probably the hardest it's rained all game.
Yeah, it's starting to hit us. A windy day. As we finish this field hockey game and as we get started with this football game, this rain is definitely going to be a factor as we continue the night out on Adams Field.
Yeah, the rain's going to continue into tomorrow and even on to Sunday, so expect a slippery, wet Soldier Field on Sunday. But it's going to be a wet weekend. Man, the rain is really coming down. I got to imagine your Viator player, you got to be pretty upset. It's your Deerfield just took the lead, and you're continuing to get rained on. It just feels like nothing can go your way.
Yeah, goals are hard to come by, and especially when you're Viator and you're barely controlling possession. Both your shots came in the first 6 minutes of the game, and they really haven't had much offensive flow since then. And it's just a lot of control from the Warriors, and now it's starting to show on the scoreboard. 1-0. It feels like it could be 3 or 4-0 right now, but honestly, that's what it feels. It feels like Viator needs 3 goals because who knows? This is a tough weather, tough to score.
Yeah, it's the bleachers are soaked, and you can't really sit unless you bring a towel of some sorts. But it's just a wet one here. That's really about all you could say. It is.
Yeah, you really got to credit
rain.
These fans for staying out here, sticking it out in the rain. It's coming down.
This is playoff hockey weather if I've ever seen it. This is heavy rain. Most of it's rain all night, all afternoon, this entire game. But Deerfield leads at 1-0. I'll tell you this: I'm glad to be in the press box.
Yeah, it'd be rough out there.
Nice clear there from the Lions defender. Just about 5 minutes left to play in this third quarter. The Sophie Joseph goal gave the Warriors the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, you could just Deerfield's just got so much more energy out there. St. Viator looks a little like they're on their heels, and Deerfield is on their toes, and they continue to put pressure.
Another opportunity here out in front as that hits off the side of the goal. Ooh, good chance there for number 12, Tatum Danzelowitz. It's pretty cool to see the rain with the lights.
Yeah, especially as the sun begins to set on this rainy Friday night in Deerfield.
I'll tell you this: it's fun to see it here when you're dry, not when you're getting drenched out there in the field or in the stands. It's clear there from the Viator defenders. St. Viator making the trip from Arlington Heights to play this playoff game. Deerfield players are stoked to host a playoff game. The conditions have been unfortunate, but it's been an exciting ball game so far. As there's another clear. Viator just has struggled to generate any offenses. Here's a little chance here. It's stolen away from the Deerfield defender at the 50th.
This is the first real possession that I've seen Viator have in opponent territory since early in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Warriors have just done a fantastic job on the defensive end. You really can't stress enough how good of a job this Warrior defense has been tonight. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
Deerfield ball. A steal there from Viator. Pass upfield is going by Ava Hogenkamp. Is Hogenkamp taking it up the field? Hogenkamp with some nice stick moves. Ava Hogenkamp going coast to coast. The pass out in front. Shot is deflected and cleared.
Good pass there from Blair Deutsch up to Hogenkamp. Deerfield's really starting to threaten once again. 2.5 to go in this third quarter.
Deerfield just counting down the ticks till it gets to 0 in the fourth quarter. They're looking for that illustrious playoff win. It would be a big win for this program and for these players.
Yeah, especially for head coach Sam Brown, that this would be a statement win.
That's for sure. The 12-seed Warriors looking to move on as they lead 1-0 with 2:20 left to play in the third quarter.
Green card to number 8 of St. Viator, Michelle Ferry.
Michelle Ferry gets the green cards, like we were saying earlier. That works like a power play. 2 minutes in the box. Think about it like that. So Viator will be short a player.
Yeah, Deerfield was able to get their goal on the first green card. So when they have the woman advantage, it really helps.
With all the offensive zone time Deerfield's had, that one-man advantage could be key.
Under 2 minutes to play in this third quarter. Just 17 minutes left for Deerfield to hold off the Lions.
Rain continues to come down. This looks like we're going to get a penalty corner here for the Warriors. This is a great opportunity to expand on their lead.
Yeah, where do you think this ball is going to go here if you're Deerfield?
I think I would give it in the hands of Sophie Joseph. She scored the earlier goal. I'd let her get a shot on goal. You know, Hogenkamp, for the most part, has been inserting in, passing it in. So I got to imagine that's what it's going to be. And they've been going to Joseph a lot on those penalty corners. Excuse me. So I think that's what they'll do again.
By number 2, Madison Samuels.
Madison Samuels now taking it.
Yeah, Hogenkamp is third person at the top of your screen. So, and it's going to go to her.
Yeah, it looks like they want to give it to Hogenkamp.
1 minute remaining in the
We got
third
some
quarter.
bodies flying. A Viator player asking for a penalty, and she'll get it. She tosses her stick. Everyone's tossing their stick. Or whatever they just threw. I don't know what that was. Good job by Deerfield there to keep it in the offensive zone. There's a swing and a miss from Joseph falling over.
Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier about the traction in this wet turf. It's really playing a factor.
That shot had some loft on it.
$15 seconds here to go in this third quarter. As it looks
St.
like
Viator, number 10,
we're gonna head into quarter number 4.
Sinkamp.
Deerfield 1, St. Viator nothing. 15 minutes left for the Warriors to try and continue their season, and on the contrary, 15 minutes left for Viator to save their season. I mean, these Lions have worked hard all year to get to this point, and playoff game, fourth quarter. We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned. It should be a fun finish out on Adams Field.
We're back for the fourth quarter of play. It's Deerfield 1, St. Viator 0. Sophie Joseph gave the Warriors the lead in the third quarter with her goal.
Yeah, that Warrior goal is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. Whenever you get a Warrior goal, Banner Plumbing will get a shout out, and whenever you need plumbing, Banner is your place to go.
I'm going to be honest, I thought that was just touchdowns, but Banner Plumbing for everybody.
Yep, when the Warriors put points on the board, you know what that means.
Banner Plumbing's coming. The Warriors looking to add on to this lead. They have dominated offensive time of possession. It's a nice little push there. Shot out in front is deflected. It hits off a line defender. It'll be a penalty corner as Madison Samuels took that one up the field. Nice play there, just trying to create something. They're going to get the corner.
Yep, Warriors huddling up to see what they want to do here. I got to imagine they're either going to go to Hogenkamp or Joseph off of this corner. So we'll see. This is penalty corner number 7 for Deerfield as we approach 14 minutes to play here in this game.
All of the offensive stats for Viator, those came in the first couple of minutes. There hasn't been much since that. Samuels to pass it in. The shot is a bouncer. Staying in the zone. Out in front, shot it's in! Goal! The Warriors extend their lead. It is 2-0.
Tatum Danielitz with a great goal for Deerfield. Just got the ball in, bouncing ball. Danielitz was able to put it away. Warriors double their lead, and this one is, I'm not going to say it's over, but the way Viator's offense has been, it's hard to see him score 2 goals in this final 13:50. What do you think?
Oh, I agree. That was a big goal from Danielitz, extending the lead to 2-0. Yeah, Viator, like you said, Viator's just got nothing going on offense. That 2-goal lead, it feels like a lot more. But timeout. I didn't know there were timeouts. But 2-0 Deerfield, 13:50 left. Big goal there from Danielitz, sticking with kind of the funky deflection there from the pass. But that goal is brought to you by Banner Plumbing. You need plumbing equipment. You need any sort of plumbing. You call Banner. That is Banner. Banner.
That's your place to go. 13:50 to go here in this fourth quarter. Deerfield 2, St. Viator nothing. The Warriors really starting to get into a nice flow offensively, Drew. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, they've really, their offense has been dominant all game, but they've done a tremendous job, finishing off these chances. And, we see it's 2-0 Warriors. They had a lot of chances early on and couldn't convert, but they've finally been able to get in the back of the net. Brody, what does Viator have to do to musk up any comeback here?
I mean, they gotta dig deep into their sleeves and find some sort of offense because I haven't seen it since the first 5 minutes of the game. They came out with a lot of energy, and it's just haven't seen a lot of it. But you never know. It's playoff sports in the state of Illinois. Anything can happen. As we saw last year, Viator opened up a 23-point lead against the Warriors in the boys basketball regional final. Deerfield was able to fight back all the way within 3, and even though they didn't come out on top, it really showed that anything can happen in high school sports.
Yeah, Deerfield was a couple questionable calls going their way away from winning that game. And moving on. Viator felt about 15 charging calls that game.
We approach 13 minutes here to go in the fourth quarter, and you could tell Deerfield's just counting down that time until they can move on in these state playoffs. Yes. You know how much these Warrior seniors and Warrior players, especially the seniors, how much they want to have a state championship trophy sitting in A-Deck, because that would just be awesome for the athletic department out of Deerfield.
Yeah, you felt the juice on the sideline, the players, the energy that they've played with. They want this one, and they're playing like it. as they are 12 minutes and 40 seconds away from moving on to face the Evanston Wildcats at Loyola Academy next week.
Reminder that after this game, kicking off just after 7 o'clock because of senior night celebrations, we will have Deerfield Warriors varsity football taking on Maine South. So that's going to be a good one. You're going to get to see what number 11 team in the state, Maine South, take on your Warriors. So if you're watching this one, make sure to tune in. That Maine South will be right here on Deerfield Athletics YouTube in about an hour and a half. So
yeah, Deerfield with a win, they could clinch a playoff berth, which would be it would be a very important win against an elite opponent and a team that's been very good for a very long time, Maine South, who run the CSL South. It would be a big-time win. But the Warrior field hockey team on the verge of completing a big-time win against the St. Viator Lions. Just under 11:35 left to play.
yeah, and you continue to see the control for Deerfield. Here's Blair Deutsch to inbound again. She's done a very good job with that today.
Yeah, Deutsch, the defender, played a nice game as we see some of Maine South's equipment coming in. The Hawks. It's a little early.
Yeah, 5:51 p.m. Central Time. They like to come prepared, and when you see an elite team doing that, you know that they're going to come to play.
Yeah, 6-time state champion Maine South Hawks. It's an elite program over there.
You can really see Deerfield trying to milk this clock, not necessarily going for a shot. They're just trying to control possession and run this thing out because if St. Viator can't score, this thing's going to be over.
Samuels with a nice chance in front. Oh,
Great centering pass there.
Yeah, great centering pass there to Tatum Danielwitz. Danielwitz just could not control the pass from Samuels.
We approach 10 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Deerfield just 10 minutes away from getting a playoff victory against St. Viator. Got to imagine Coach Brown's thrilled with the way his girls have played today.
Her girls,
I apologize.
Yeah, but Coach Brown, she's been excited, on the sidelines with her group. But it's been a great all-around performance from the Warriors, just under 9:50. Let's see if they can finish this off, Brody.
Yeah, how about we get another Deerfield goal, really put this thing on ice.
For sure.
There's a turnover.
It's an opportunity here for the Warriors. Good defense there from the lines. Oh, getting physical.
You'd really see some of this frustration starting to set in for St. Viator. That was
number 11, Riley Orell.
a little uncalled for there, but yeah. When you're frustrated, you're losing a playoff game.
Ooh, and here's a chance here. Oh, kicked up field. That was a great play there from Lucy Siegel. She hasn't done much outside of the first couple minutes, but there was her and two Viator players alone on that side of the field. And Siegel came up, was aggressive, and kicked it out of bounds.
Siegel's been doing her job this game. I mean, they haven't asked much of her. She had that one good save early in the first quarter, but she's getting it done.
There's Viator now getting some offense going as that's stolen from the Warriors. That's Blair Deutsch with a tremendous defensive play as Deutsch loses it. Some back and forth possession going on.
Here's Hogenkamp.
Here comes Deerfield on the rush.
Entering the pitch for the Lions, number 10, Juliana Sincan.
Juliana Sincan coming in the game for the Lions. It's not a great defensive play there from Deutsch. Deutsch has played a really solid game so far on defense, has kept the Lions offense really to nothing.
Yeah, really been doing a good job holding them at bay. Just a sophomore, so she's got a bright future ahead of her.
For sure. Nice little move there to keep it away from Deutsch. That was number 1, Alex Radinsky, the sophomore midfielder. As here comes Deerfield with a pass
Nice
up far.
pass.
That's a great pass there. Oh, nice little stick move. Deerfield with a chance here. The pass. It's going to get away, though. Go out of bounds. Oh, that was a nifty move there, Brody.
Very nifty move from Zoe Smith, the forward. Just a freshman. She's got a very bright future ahead of her.
A lot of freshmen on this field. You don't see that a lot in the varsity level, but we've seen it today, and these freshmen have played very well.
As looks like Viator struggled to get the ball. As there they go,
Yeah,
sitting
that's,
right behind the goal.
Wouldn't be pleased if I'm coach, the coach of Viator, because that's a running clock. You know, you got to get your girls into some sort of hurry here, because you're running out of time on your season.
Yeah, you got to get 2 goals in about 6:40. So no better time to start picking up the pace than right now. And you really want to move fast, because if you could get a goal with about 4.5 minutes left, Viator's not out of it. But it's really hard to see that happening the way the Warriors have defended. There's a hard hit.
Whew. Got a lot of whistles coming in. Looks like we got an injured player here, hobbling off. Can't quite get a tell on the number.
Entering the pitch for the Lions, number 7, Kendall Doty.
Maybe the sophomore Alex Radinsky. I'm not quite sure. Looks like number 1. Ooh, that was almost lost there, and it is lost. And here comes Viator on offense.
3-on-1.
Looking to make a pushback in this game. As Deutsch gets back on defense, trying to keep it in bounds, and they do. So we get a whistle here, and looks like that may go against. It's going to go against Viator. It's going to be Deerfield ball. We're just under 5.5 minutes left to play. Winner moves on to play Evanston, and it's looking to be the Warriors. This is going to be a big win for Coach Brown and her girls.
Yeah, make sure to tune in next game at Loyola. X is going to be a great place to get updates from this Deerfield field hockey. And whenever a Deerfield team has a playoff run like this, it's really cool to see, because Deerfield's a school hasn't won a state championship since 2020 in competitive dance. So
Yeah.
whenever you got a sport making a run, it's always a big deal around town.
We saw the girls basketball team last winter. They made it up to state at Normal, Illinois. They ended up falling to Lincoln, who lost in the state championship to Nazareth Academy. As here's a chance here for the Lions, but nothing. Oh, that's gonna be a penalty corner. This is a big chance here for Viator.
Yeah, just their second of the game.
It feels like they need a goal here, Brody.
Yeah, if Viator doesn't get one here, it's probably going to be the nail in the coffin for the Lions.
Yeah, you would imagine with the minimal offense they've got, and this is their chance here. Fans trying to encourage on the Lions for a big-time goal to cut this lead in half.
We approach 6 o'clock p.m. here at Adams Field. Just under 4 minutes to go in this game. Once again, it's Deerfield 2, St. Viator nothing. We thank you for joining us on the Deerfield Athletics YouTube channel. Thanks to DSI for giving us this opportunity. It's a lot of fun being able to do these games, especially sports that we don't get to see very often, and it's cool getting introduced to all these different sports.
That was a great play there by Lucy Siegel to kick that out. But speaking of the Athletics YouTube, we encourage you to stick around for the 7 o'clock football game later, the varsity football game, Deerfield versus Maine South. That should be a good one. Senior day here at Adams Field, and we're sure excited for that one. Rain should play a factor in that game, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of running the football on offense. It's going to be tough to throw for Deerfield quarterback Mac Jones. And not sure who's going to get the starting quarterback for Maine South. Looks to be Constantine Coins. But starting quarterback Jack DeFilippis had a knee injury in week 1. So we'll have more on that later on that broadcast. But as of now, 2:53 to go in this fourth quarter. Deerfield trying to wrap up this IHSA state playoff win against St. Viator Lions.
stick handling there from the Warriors. Here they go on the offensive push. Viator was trying to make a last-second push there. Just could not get a goal across or really any sort of shot. Good defense from the Warriors. Here's Hogenkamp with a chance out in front. A lot going on in front of the net. Oh, let's see. Deerfield seems to think they score. It went in. No signal yet. Warrior players are jumping up and down like they scored. We're waiting on something. There may be an injured player in that pile.
Referee calling his colleague over. 2:21 to go in this fourth quarter as the clock stops.
Yeah.
Looks to be an injury for the goalie, Avery Brooks. She's really played her heart out tonight. The junior, she will be back next year for the Lions. She's had a great game between the pipes, and it really just stinks to see this injury.
It really does. Brooks has played a tremendous game. She's done everything she's could. You know, she's been under a lot of duress all game long with the Deerfield offense, but we're just hoping for the best. The athletic trainers come out to check on her.
Still not sure on the ruling of this play. I don't know if it's a goal yet.
Is Brooks able to get up on her own power? That's a great sign to see.
Yeah, nice ovation for her from this crowd. She really deserves it. She's played her heart out. 6 saves tonight.
Looks like she's going to stay in this game. Man, that's tough. That takes heart in a playoff game. 2:21 left. You get injured, and it takes a lot of guts.
Looks like that's going to be a goal for Deerfield. So Warriors open up a 3-0 lead, and that should do it. I mean, 2:21 to go, 3 goals, the way this offense has moved all afternoon. But good fight by the Lions, especially Avery Brooks in net, and Deerfield just too much firepower.
Yeah, Deerfield just a great all-around game. The defense was stellar. The offense was outstanding. Hogenkamp, Joseph, Tatum Danielwitz, who had 2 goals on the game. It was just a great all-around performance from Deerfield, and they're going to move on to play Evanston. That should be an exciting game.
Yeah, your banner plumbing player of the game is definitely Tatum Danielwitz, putting up 2 goals en route to a win against St. Viator. It's about all you can ask for in the playoffs.
Hogenkamp with a shot. It's deflected.
Looks like we might have a penalty corner coming up for Deerfield here.
We're under 2 minutes here. Deerfield 3, St. Viator 0. St. Viator's season looks like it's going to come to an end here at Adams Field on a rainy Friday, October night.
Yeah, only 3 seniors on this Viator roster. You had Michelle Ferry, B. Maween, and Amelia Radinsky. So Viator's returning a lot of their star power for next year. So don't be surprised to see them in the playoffs right back here next year.
Yeah, they'll be back. Viator will return a lot of starters and a lot of really good players. And we saw some fight. The defense was strong. They just could not get enough going on offense. And credit Deerfield. We're under a minute. This has just been a tremendous win from the Warriors. We're hoping to see another tremendous win from the Warriors later on as the football game tonight, Friday Night Lights. Deerfield's going to face off against Maine South. That is at 7 o'clock. So stay here and maybe get dinner and come back at 7 to watch the Warriors face off against the Hawks.
Yep, 30 seconds to go. Just a great showing here by the Warriors. I mean, Drew, what do you got to say about this performance from Deerfield as they're going to move on?
It was just a tremendous all-around performance. You know, you can't ask for much more. It was a team performance all around. A lot of different contributors. There's a chance out in front looking to put up another goal.
Looks like there's going to be a free hit, and that will do it.
The clock is going to run out.
St. Viator 0. Great win for the Warriors in the playoffs as they all run towards goalie Lucy Siegel. This is a scene here at Adams Field.
Deerfield 3, St. Viator 0. They're all jumping around Lucy Siegel, who pitched a shutout. 2 goals from Tatum Danielwitz and a goal from Sophie Joseph. Led the Warriors to a 3-0 win over the Lions. That'll end the line season. As Deerfield will move on in the playoffs and face the Evanston Wildcats next.
Yep. Yep, we thank you for joining us here on Deerfield Athletics YouTube. I'm Brody Shefford, joined by Drew Weiner. It's been a treat being able to announce this field hockey game. We will be back in about an hour for senior night of the varsity football season. Thank you for tuning in and drive home safely, Viator Lions.